I'm a MySpire. I travel all over the world with my events. I do meetings and giant special events, but I also do incentive travel and not so much for this market, the occasional wedding with my corporate clients. So, but I do events all over the world.
Fantastic, wonderful. And
to go basically around the world in 1 to 3 days. And when you meet with different locations, first thing I always like to do is say, tell me something that's fascinating and new and something that my clients will be very excited about, that can produce that Instagram moment, because that's what everyone's looking for these days. I know especially my clients are looking for that. So even just talking with each of the three, my three colleagues here, I found something really unique to tie in to group them all together. In Thailand, they have their trailway station, and each of the train stations have unique experiences when you get off of them. So you could do some really cool dinners at the end of going to different train stations. So that would be for an opening night dinner maybe, when you're doing an incentive event or a large conference. And in Chiba, she called it hijacking the train, which I absolutely loved. So you get your group, you go on the train for the evening, and you have a very nice dinner, have drinks. So that's a nice one as well. And then in Moscow, they have their trailway station, which is actually, I would say in a sense, a museum, because it's been around since 1930s. And I'm sure has, and I've not been there and I hope to soon, but I'm sure it has incredible decor, and it's something that historical value. So each of those experiences is something unique. So I'm always looking for that unconventional and something that you can really get your buyers and get them excited about and create that Instagram-worthy moment.
Is there anything
I did. I went yesterday to Lapland, and they were talking about this lumberjack experience, and I was like, okay, lumberjack, but something I never heard of before. And you're doing this, in watching the Northern Lights in the evening and having a lumberjack show. So that's something that's unique and something I had not heard of before.
Sounds like someone's a wonderful Instagram moment and a lumberjack. I'm reminded of
yeah, I feel like I need to be with a lumberjack and take an Instagram picture.
With your check shirt.
Yes, exactly.
So you're going to want to buy them. But before you get those Instagrammable moments, you do cover all sections of the MyScenes, do meetings, incentives, business events, conferences. How do you keep those relationships going? I mean, is it important to work with both the high level of the government ministries and also the supplier level on the ground?
Absolutely. When I attend these events, I probably, most of my meetings are with the Minister of Tourism or the Convention and Visitors Bureau, because those are my first line the ability to find out information. They usually have a really solid group of their network of people who are their members, and they're able to help with the RFP process. They're able to provide incentives a lot of times, maybe even pay for site visits. So that's always going to be the first thing that I go to, especially if I have a client that wants me to go to a country that I've not been to before.
Very good. I'm going to sort of encourage suppliers to sort of think ahead in terms of digital and whatever technology is around.
Definitely using digital. Even in this day and age with sustainability, going to different booths, and I've got so many people trying to give me very thick brochures, and a lot, it's a little frustrating because one, I don't want to carry it, but more so because for the environment, it's such a big issue right now, and we're wanting to see more entities be responsible and doing stuff like that. But then also there's a lot of programs, like you're saying, that are really rich in sustainability and nature programs, things that you're finding that really are that focused on the environment. So seeing a lot of that. And then also another big touch point that's coming up that we're finding is security and safety. And that's a big element that people want to know. Can I come to a country? Can I come to Russia? Can I come to Moscow? And is it going to be safe for my attendees? So making sure that that's something that you're well aware of. I'm going to be asking those questions as a buyer so that you're ready to be able to say to that buyer, this is the measures that we have in place, this are the things that we're doing to help with the security issues going forward.
Fantastic. 3 elements there. There's the technology.
There was about 10 people who unfortunately passed away at the hotel. And it was very quickly in the media, and it was, don't go to Dominican Republic, you'll go there, you'll die at a hotel. But then after research and after coming to light, what really happened was maybe some bad drugs that the participants all acquired. And so, now you've got this whole campaign that they have to go through to get people to see that it is safe to go to the Dominican, and it's such a PR nightmare for them. We have a city in the United States, unfortunately Chicago. On any given weekend, there are 50 people that can be murdered. Now granted, it's in certain areas and probably not the areas that most conferences and people would go to, but you wouldn't tell somebody to not go to the United States because there's this crime in a specific city. So it's very frustrating when I hear that. People say don't go to Mexico because there's crime in certain cities. So for me, and when I hear colleagues and myself, there are other buyers saying, well, I'm never going to go there. It's very frustrating. And I imagine it's very frustrating for Convention and Visitors Bureaus and the Minister of Tourism to overcome that.
Indeed. I might add, I myself live in Hong Kong, which has been...
To contact everyone in their database and say, here's the true information. So it's safe to come back. And I wasn't really aware of that. I knew about all the problems. The media was very quick to show that. But unfortunately, and I was speaking with the Minister of Tourism that I know quite well, and I said, I didn't know that you all had come to this conclusion and this is what the end result was. So he said, you all need to do a little bit better job of getting that out. So yeah, they're attending more conferences like this, and I think that's probably one of the biggest things is to be able to meet with people one-on-one to get the information out, because myself as a buyer, we're the people that definitely are going to help make those recommendations. So yeah, that was a huge deal, because it can take a while for stuff like that to come to light, unfortunately.
I think it goes into certain events are uncontrollable and out of your control, and you can only a bit of time and eventually kind of amend them and put them onto the correct path.
In all their hotels, and have refillable that are on the wall. I've noticed that in the hotels that I've been at here, and I think that's incredible. The amount of waste and the filling up landfills with these little tiny bottles is going to be incredible. And we're seeing also, for instance, in the San Francisco airport, they're eliminating water bottles across the airport. You're seeing a lot of places that are getting rid of straws. And so I think that there's definitely a snowball effect, and there's more and more companies and more places where they're doing away with this massive amount of waste.
Fantastic. Any comments from the audience?